All right. What is up, YouTube fam? What is up, Baki fam? Whoever's tapping in, I am back after a little break again. I was just, again, thinking of more ways I could bring value to these videos for you guys. Like, I don't want any videos I make on this channel to just be a waste. I want it to be something that can really help you guys out, that can really make an impact and help you guys improve. So I took some time off, I did some thinking, and I was watching this channel the channel's called CEO of Testosterone. Is this guy named Jack. So you could check out his channel if you want. It's kind of where I got the idea from, like with these PowerPoints, because a lot of the videos he makes is just like PowerPoint style. And I was kind of watching, and I was like, damn, like that's kind of a simple way to record videos, but it's a lot better because you're getting more visual aspect, right? You can kind of read along with what he's talking about in his video. So go check out his channel, guys. Let him know that you came from here. But yeah, I wanted to give it a try myself, so we'll see how these videos go for you guys. I think it's going to be easier for me to make them, and I think it's going to be more digestible stuff for you guys to be able to watch. So anyways, introduction out of the way, let's get into the video you want to watch, which is we're talking today, guys, about 4 signs that you won't make it. Okay, and I know that's kind of like a negative thing to hop back into the channel with, but I think it's important to talk about these things when we're on this self-improvement journey, right? Because what you need to know is that it's like if you don't see these signs, if you don't recognize them, you can't change them, right? It's like you can't change what you don't know is hurting you, right? I mean, if for years and years and years, it's like people didn't know that smoking cigarettes causes lung cancer, right? So it's like all these people are getting ill and having lung cancer later on in life. Well, then you figure out, oh, wait a minute, you've been chain smoking for 20 years. You start to figure out what that kind of a problem causes, and then you can make the change, right? So it's the same thing with self improvement. You may not even recognize some of the things you're doing uh, that are hurting you. But hopefully, as we talk about them today, it brings some things to light. Maybe you realize, like, oh, I am doing this, I am doing that. And then you can cut it out, right? Because you can only replace the bad habits with the good habits, okay? So let's talk about it, guys. Number one is lying to yourself, okay? You lie to yourself. The reason why this is such a bad thing to do, and it's why it's a sign that you will not make it, is because, guys, if you cannot keep a promise to yourself, then your word as a man has no value, okay? And that is everything in life, especially as a man. If you can't stand on your word, then you can't stand on anything and you can't go face the world as a man, okay? Your subconscious mind is constantly hearing the lies you tell yourself. And I'll give you an example. It's like if you're going to sleep, right? It's late at night and you're like, okay, tomorrow morning I'm gonna wake up at 7 a.m. and by 7:30 I'll be in the gym and I'm gonna hit a nice workout and then I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna eat clean and you're telling yourself all these things. You get yourself all hyped up the night before, right? And you're feeling real good about it. And then what happens? You sleep through your alarm. You don't get up till like 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, and then you're just like, oh man, I already like I'm all late, and you start getting all festered, and then you're on social media, and before you know it, it's like 12 o'clock, and you're like, I might as well eat lunch before I go to the gym, and then you have your lunch, and right. Some of you guys maybe have gone through this exact process I'm talking about, and you lie to yourself, and you can't keep those promises, and your subconscious mind is recording that, and it doesn't even believe in you anymore. So how can someone else believe in you if you don't even believe in you? So number one, guys, is lying to yourself. You need to cut that out ASAP. Okay, if you say you're gonna do something, do it. And if you don't believe that you can do it, or you're not sure about it, then don't say you're gonna do it. Okay, that's the number one way to not lie to yourself. People think like you got to keep every promise you make. Yeah, you do, but don't make promises that you know deep down inside I'm not capable of making right now. Okay, so only speak on things that you're gonna do. Okay, your word is everything in life. All right, guys, it's part of being a man. Only little boys tell lies. Let's go on to reason number two, which is gonna be consuming more than you create. Okay, and I'm not talking about like doing this, like making YouTube videos or having an Instagram page or something. That's not so much what I'm talking about with creation, although that is a good idea, right? To be making your own content, put out the things you want to see. That's how I started doing this. I just, like, there were things I wanted to see and I didn't see them being made, so I started making them myself. But even beyond that, like, I'm just talking about the way you go about life and like the things you speak on and the opinions you have. There's so much content out there nowadays with all these different social media sources, and we consume, and all this consumption is formulating your opinions, right? Rather than you going out and experiencing things and putting out your own opinions into the world. So that's why I say you need to create more than you consume. And if you're consuming more than you create, well, then you're never going to develop a true personality to yourself, right? You're only just going to be copying the personality of the things you're watching, of the people you're trying to emulate. And now I know what you're thinking, like, well, then why should I even be watching this video? Well, you're watching this video because I'm trying to give you the advice to change things, okay? So don't be tuning out. I'm trying to help you guys. But for real, try to create more. Like, have your own opinions, listen to things that you want to listen to, watch what you want to watch, wear what you want to wear. Don't be taking everything that you see and trying to formulate it into your own. Go out and just live life and kind of express the things as they come to you, okay? Let's go on to number 3, guys, which we have is putting your feelings first. Okay? Now, don't confuse putting your feelings first with putting yourself first, all right? One of the biggest parts, and maybe the biggest part about being a man, is just doing what needs to be done regardless, right? Whether or not you want to do it, regardless of how you feel, you do what needs to be done, okay? That's the whole point of being a man, you guys. And if you put your feelings first, if you constantly rely on your emotions to tell you what you should or what you want to do, then you're never going to get anything done, okay? Because more than half the time, I don't feel like going to the gym, okay? It's easy to go to the gym when I'm hyped up, when I'm excited to go train, but that's not every day, all right? A lot of the times I just want to chill out, but I go anyway, okay? Because I don't rely on my feelings to go to the gym. I go to the gym because I know is what needs to be done, okay? We can apply this to anything in life. It doesn't matter what you feel. Oh man, someone's pulling up behind me, guys. My bad. It doesn't matter what you feel. You just got to do what you know needs to be done, okay? Listen, being very emotional like that, it's a feminine trait, and I don't mean that in a bad way, to any females watching this video. It's a feminine trait. It's a good thing in females, not a good thing in males. So if you're the kind of guy who's just depending on your emotions to dictate every move you make, you need to cut that out, all right? Or you're not going to make it. You do not grow from living like that. Let's go on to the 4th and final reason here, guys, which is that you can't be alone, okay? If you're one of those guys who struggle to just sit alone in their thoughts, and you need to have music playing or the TV playing in the background, or you always need to have someone around, or you can't be alone and you can't get anything done by alone, guys, you aren't going to make it, because I'm telling you, it's a lot more lonely out here than you think. And if you can't thrive in that time alone, then you're never going to make it, all right? Maybe a lot of you guys are younger, still in school, so you see your classmates every day, and you're constantly around people. But once you get out of that, guys, it's a lot just by yourself, and you got to be able to move by yourself and get things done on your own. Stop relying on your friends, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your mom and dad, your grandparents. Stop relying on all these other people. Stop relying on social media, on TV, on drugs. Stop relying on all these things, okay? Just rely on yourself. You got to be able to be alone and then get the job done while you're alone. And meditation is probably the best way to fix this, because it helps you become present, right? Meditation brings you into the present moment and gets you comfortable there. So start up the habit of meditation. I think I made some videos on that in the past, so go check those out. But yeah, guys, those are the 4 things. So get on top of those. If you recognize some of these traits in yourself, then you need to start working on them, okay? And that's how we're going to level up. Let me know what kind of video ideas you want me to make. I'm just going to kind of keep doing a lot of the same stuff we've been doing, but in this style. I like it. I think it's easier for both me and you. So yeah, let me know, guys. Happy to be back. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Make sure you check out that guy's channel, CEO of Testosterone. That's where I got this idea from, and he also makes really good videos. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.